Peace and love, everybody. This is your girl. It's been some time. I know. I've been busy. I got a family. I got things I'm doing. So anyway, you are watching episode 4 of Spilling the Tea with me. So what we're going to talk about is fructose, glucose, sucrose, basically sugar. Okay, on a cellular level, we need sugar, glucose, really, for energy, for our cells to have energy. But the problem is too much of it. And the other problem is all these vegans who are consuming high amounts of sugar just because it says vegan. You can't do that, miss, sir. You can't do that. Okay? Just because it says vegan on the package doesn't mean you need to have it. Sugar is sugar is sugar is sugar. Especially when it's comes from a beet, which 9 times out of 10 is GMO. So are you really vegan? Do you know where your sugar comes from? Probably not. So do your research, okay? On a cellular level, the reason why this is even important to me is because I'm into juicing. I love it. It works for me. It's blessed me. It helped me lose weight. It made me feel great. My migraines are gone. Ever since I did my first juice cleanse, haven't had a migraine since. Have I had a little headache? Yeah. But those things go away, like an hour. I'm talking about non-stop pounding on my head for days. So bad that I had to go check myself into an emergency room. And they would say, oh, it's just stress and da-da-da. No. They don't know nutrition. So, of course, they're just going to tell you whatever. That is not acceptable because something is depleted. And I was vegan, so of course I know something was depleted. And I think that a lot of you that are vegan, you're trying your best, and I give you credit for that. But please understand, just because it says vegan doesn't mean that it necessarily is good for you. And you shouldn't be having all them cupcakes, cakes, muffins, bagels, bread. I don't give a damn if it's no high fructose corn syrup. It needs to not be as a big part of your diet. Because if you really think about it, sugar, it's really like a puff of sugar. Think of when you look at your bread or your bagels or anything that you have that says vegan on it, just picture it as like a big round thing of sugar. Because at the end of the day, that's how it breaks down inside of you. Your body doesn't give a damn how it looks in the package. It comes in your mouth and it goes through a process, and it hits your body a certain way. Like glucose will hit the bloodstream, which is what you want. You want that. You want your cells to use that for, for whatever reasons, the energy, da-da-da. But the fructose is, not that good because the fructose goes straight to your liver and it stores also as fat. Now, the thing that there is a little bit of a back and forth, or why I got involved in this research, is because I'm juicing fruits and vegetables and da-da-da. So, of course, people come back saying things like, oh, well, you shouldn't have this and have that, and, let me just say, I agree. You should definitely make as much green choices and options as possible when you're juicing and otherwise, because in the way it hits your system. Fruit, though, to me, in my opinion, is different than high fructose corn syrup, even though people will say that it's still fructose. Well, fructose may be fructose in the sense of how it eventually is stored, but I do see that because fruit is a natural source of sugar, and it accompanies other things such as, like, you know, your nutrients and your fiber. The way in which it breaks down is a little bit, it's the same, but it's like it doesn't hit you the same way. You know, it's not as powerful of a punch versus high fructose corn syrup is from corn and is refined, removing all of that, from all the positive things from the sugar, making it cheaper, making it more, they want to put it in everything. And again, you don't have to trust me. Look around. I mean, years ago, people were skinnier. They ate bread, they ate this, they had chicken, they had all these things, and yet they were smaller, petite, you know, a little more, well, I don't want to say they were healthier, but I would even go that far, yeah, healthier, because today people have diabetes, and, you know, children are overweight and have diabetes also, and diabetes comes from an overconsumption of, you know, it's like if you have too much of something, your body says, I don't recognize it. It's like desensitized. So that's what happens in a lot of cases. Like type 2, the receptors that take the, I don't want to get too scientific, but the receptors that take the cells inside, or the glucose inside the cell, right? Basically is so desensitized after so much of that sugar coming in your system that it doesn't even do its job. That's where you have a problem, because you get too much, and that's where, you know, that's a whole nother story. So you think about it, look at us back then and look at us now. Are we looking good now? Absolutely not. Not in this country. Not in the United States. We're overweight. Health is bad. Heart problems. You know, diabetes, like I mentioned. Just we don't do as much work. And it's like, of course you're not going to go and walk down the street like your grandmother did, because you're too lazy to. Then you have all these other conveniences, which is, you know, delivery, food delivery. So there's a lot of different factors. But the gist of this video is that juicing helped me. It's in my book, so check that out. But going back to the vegans and all these people that are healthy, so-called, you're eating mad stuff that's terrible for you. From the cookies, the cakes, the muffins, the bagels, the this, the that, the cereal. Look at everything that you're putting in your system. That stuff is not good. Your body, if you're vegan for real, you need to be consuming, you know, your vegetables, your nuts, your seeds, your fruit, your beans, and, you know, whatever. That type of stuff, that's what you need. Not having all the soy products and these super sugar-filled, all it is like, it's like a supplementary diet. It's not a meat diet. It's not a vegan diet. It's like I'm a meat supplement diet. That's what it is. Because it really is full of soy. Every restaurant that I've gone to that's vegan, every main dish, for the most part, soy. Not healthy. Not good. Unless it's like miso soup. People in other countries consume it all the time, and it's fine for them. But what we're doing is these these soy dogs, or veggie dogs, these veggie burgers. Excuse me. These the soy cream cheese, the soy milk, the soy this, the soy that. I mean, seriously, you might as well go eat meat. Honestly, do yourself a favor. I mean, you're wasting your money and your time. Do not waste your time doing something like that. If all you're going to have is meat, fake meat tacos, fake meat this. I mean, come on, man. You know that that's not right. And you got all this sugar. It's not the way. Let me tell you. Let me give you. If you visit my Facebook, you'll see I have options for people to eat certain things, and I mix it for meat eaters as well as for vegetarians, vegans. But this, you want something sweet? This is it right here. Kale Crunch. It's chocolate, but raw, the real chocolate. Not that other stuff. This is cacao. You see that? Awesome. But even that has coconut palm sugar. And you need sugar. Yes, you do. But over consumption, over large amounts, no. I also buy juices with 9 grams of juice or 9 grams of sugar. Look at your labels next time you shop. Look at your labels in your kitchen. Just do that. Do that as an exercise for me. Comment below. Write me on Facebook about that green life, or come to my website, whatever, about thatgreenlife.com. Just let me know. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll be shocked. It's not as healthy as you think if you're not doing it well. So please do it well. If you're going to be vegan, do it right. Don't be a hungry vegan. Don't be a starving vegan. Just look at what you have, and if you don't agree or what you're doing, it works for you, those tofu scrambles work for you, hey. Don't get caught up with being a vegan. You get caught up with feeling your best and doing what's right for you. Alright? So again, I come in love and peace. I hope you accept it. Anyway, it's been episode 4. I didn't even get my daggone tea. I had the water boiling, but I got so caught up in talking, so I'll probably just pour it now. Anyway, peace and love.